There is an attitude today that I often find among students that natural science is the only source of knowledge and truth. And I think this is an extremely naive and ultimately self-refuting attitude. The fact is that there are all sorts of avenues to knowledge, and there are different kinds of truth and scientific truth. For example, mathematical and logical truths, which are assumed by, not proved by, science. Metaphysical truths about the nature of reality, like the reality of the external world or the reality of the past. Ethical and aesthetic truths about the good and the beautiful, and even scientific truths themselves. The fact is that modern science is permeated by assumptions which cannot themselves be scientifically proven. Now, one area of knowledge, in addition to the physical sciences, would be history. And the fact is that history is really on exactly the same level as the natural sciences in terms of its objectivity and its dependence upon empirical data. When historians investigate the evidence, for example, concerning Alexander the Great and the ancient Greek Empire, they are employing methods of inquiry that are every bit as scientific as those that are used by a natural scientist in a chemistry or physics laboratory. And therefore, to shun history or historiography as not a source of knowledge is extremely naive. In fact, when you think about it, there are historical sciences like geology and paleontology and cosmology that are precisely dependent upon historical data for their conclusions. So in those sorts of sciences, you have a merger of the historical method and the scientific method to produce acceptable conclusions. And I would say with regard to Christianity, there the truths about the life and ministry of Jesus of Nazareth are accessible to objective historical inquiry. And this is therefore every bit as much knowledge as the knowledge that you would find in a modern day laboratory.